So we're live. It's been a while since I've done a live. I hope you can hear me okay. It's been a long time, isn't it? The weather is horrendous here at the moment, so just waiting for some people to come in. It has been a while since we've done this on the channel, so... Rob, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're all well. So we got one person in. I know it's early. Can you hear me okay, Rob? I got my specs on today, so fingers crossed. I can see something. Nathan, how you doing? Thanks for joining, mate. Can you hear me okay, guys? I've got my earbuds in. It's not my usual. I'm using my camera off my phone. I'm going to see if I can... Should be live. Feeling good this morning. Yeah, I can hear you. Happy days. 7 people in. So thank you very much for joining. I know it's early. No. Can you still hear me okay? I don't know why it's decided to pop over to the iPad. Bear with me. What about now? Let's have a look. 9 people in. Can still hear. What is clear? It still is clear. Mikey, how you doing? Thanks for joining. I can hear you in Louisville, Kentucky. Nice. Thanks for joining, guys. I haven't done a live in a long time. Sounds good. Happy days. I'm glad of that. I'm very glad. Yeah. So the weather here is horrendous at the moment, so I thought I'd jump on and do a live stream, work on some trucks and stuff. How is everyone this morning? I say this morning, it might be night in other places in the world, but obviously here in the UK at the moment it's the morning. Let's get a truck out, shall we? Because I have got a little bit of cleaning to do on the Techno. Everything's still running nice, but yeah, just gonna give this a quick brush over. It's dry now at the moment here in Belgium. Ah, Mikey Bonnan. Hope you're well, mate. I wondered who that was, because obviously it doesn't get weather. It's horrid year. Yeah, no, it's horrible year as well. I thought I'd come on and do a live stream. I want to go and watch a Formula 1 later, so be going to see... what was it? We're racing in Abu Dhabi today, aren't we? So I'm looking forward to that. It's too wet outside to give a car a clean. I love your man cave. I like your man cave. And love my SET 2.0. Was going to fix my Maverick today, but decided to do another day. Good choice. Guys, if you could share this out on your socials as well. Get some more people in the stream. That'd be absolutely amazing. You're a bright and early wrenching. I am, Alan. Thank you, yeah. Yeah, it's I woke up quite early this morning, to be honest with you. So I thought I'd come and do a bit of work on the trucks. What time is it where you are, guys? I wish I could. Actually, I'm quite happy, to be honest with you, that I haven't cleaned this one, because it looks like a wrenching day due to the weather. Yeah, very good point. I just want to say, guys, honestly, like lately I've been keeping an eye on the channel, and it's amazing to see you 6 o'clock in the morning. Wow. There's dedication. Thanks for joining. Need to fix my crawler. Got got one free bit. Don't know. I guess a Christmas. No, it's 12 o'clock in Belgium. 12 o'clock in the evening or 12 o'clock in the afternoon? Just want to kind of get all the loose stuff off this, to be honest. I've had a blast with this truck though so far. Absolutely awesome little truck. If you could share it out, guys, it'd be amazing, honestly. I'm not sure if any of the guys have posted in RC Buddies. By the way, you guys, obviously, for those who don't know, we have got a Facebook group. That is called RC Buddies. I'd love for you guys to come and join in as well. Martin shared it out. Thank you, Martin. Amazing that you guys are up and about and here for a chat. Thank you. Where be two? Martin has shared it on the group. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Saves me a bit of hassle, doesn't it? I got new specs, by the way, so I can see now. I can see what I'm working on, which is quite an amazing thing, because everything I've been working on lately, I haven't been able to see what I'm doing, and honestly, it's been hard work, really hard work. Lasso, how are you doing? Thanks for joining, brother. What's up, my good man? Everything's cool here. Scott's RC, how are you doing, Scott? Thanks for joining, mate. So the plan is give this a little bit of a clean off, just get some debris off, and I think I'm going to crack the diffs open on the fire team then. I don't have the jump shot anymore. No, I think I told you in a message on Facebook, dude. The jump shot went a while ago, actually, to be honest with you. Cracking little truck, though. Cracking little truck. Hang on. I just realised. Oh. Click a button, everyone. Thank you very much, Mikey. For some reason, the microphone isn't connected. Happy day. How you doing, my friend? Thanks for joining. Honestly, the weather, it hasn't let up with rain here for days. Absolute days. How's the weather with you guys? What's the weather like? I'm dying to get out with some trucks, but yeah, unfortunately, at the moment, it's just not happening. Just not happening. Oh, it does rain a lot, doesn't it? It was beautiful. 26th day today in Melbourne, Australia. Oh, lovely. Oh, I'd love a 26th day, that's for sure. See, very jealous of some of the areas you guys live. I know, obviously, you say you love looking at some of the areas I run in, but man, I would love some good weather like that, honestly. Nathan, yeah, I guess you would be. Adam, weather's shocking. True that, brother. True that. Thank you, Rob. I'm glad I can be of service, my friend. I tell you what, I put this little Valenium motor from, I say little, it's out with the max, obviously, but put this Valenium motor in this short course, in this Techno, and I tell you what, it really does, it goes well. It's the 540 XL out with the max and wide max, and I tell you what, I was quite surprised, actually, to be honest with you. Scott's RC, beautiful and sunny, 28 degrees here in South Australia. Man, honestly. Oh, something has just spoken to me. Oh, my watch is sending YouTube messages. Just sent a YouTube message to my wife. If you're watching, love, ignore that. Right, let's take the wheels off and give the hubs and everything a clean, shall we? So, any of you guys working on stuff today? Alan is cold with snow on the ground where I'm at. Where are you to, Alan? It's usually a brilliant day. Next day is horrid. Honestly, UK weather at the moment is just mad. I mean, look, we are in December. It's quite obvious. I get that, but honestly, I would take cold and crisp. Or my my wife. What does that mean? I would take cold and crisp all day long over wet and soggy rain. All you know, goes without saying. And still get out then, can you? Yeah, Mikey. My phone decides to just do random stuff now and again as well. So, have you guys got any questions for me? I'd love to answer some questions for you guys. There you go. I've just noticed that needs tightening. There you go. That's something I can work on now. Anything RC is off the cards. New Hampshire, USA. Lovely. Lovely. Very nice part of the States. Is that moving? Right. I think I noticed the other day that the wheel came off on the Techno, and I think I know why, obviously. I needed to add Loctite on something, and I haven't done it. I've just realised. Hi from Sainsbury's, Mr. Manning. How you doing? I don't know why, but let's have a look. If I turn that off, there you go. That should now be connected. Would love a hovercraft. Come on, the earphones connect. There you go. They should be connected now. Tell me if the mic sounds better now, guys. Let's have a look. Would love a hovercraft. Yeah, very good point, actually, Rob. Very good point. Right, let's get some Loctite. Mic is clear. Brilliant. Happy days. I've shared in over 100 RC groups. Thank you very much, Martin. Thank you very much. Oh, that is definitely Loctited in there. That's weird. Let's get a spanner. Let's have a look. God, when will you make a video on the UDIRC 1610S speed run with Grom tyres? Like I said, buddy, the weather at the moment is absolutely bonkers. It's yeah, lots and lots and lots of rain. So at the moment, we're kind of stuck. The weather's not great. Hence why I'm on doing a live stream for you guys instead of out recording videos. I'd love to get out, honestly. Really would. Hiya, buddy. How you doing? Thanks for joining, Rhett. This is a surprise. It was a surprise for me, to be honest with you. I just got up this morning and thought, "Do you know what? I'm feeling a little bit better. Let's go to a live stream." Oh, by the way, guys, I haven't been very well lately. Not massively, kind of under the weather or so, but yeah, just not good. Turns out my age is against me. I'm not old, but yeah, I'm starting to feel certain things a slightly older person would feel these days, should we say. Right, that's that wheel tightened, I think. Is that tight on there? Should be. Should be, right. Good tools are everything. You're right there, my friend. 110%. I mean, what should go, just out of interest then, what is your go-to tools, guys? I mean, I know a lot of people will be using things like MIPs, but I mean, I've been using these for a while now and absolutely love them. These the method screwdrivers. They were sent to me for a review and testing, but I've been using these stringently for a while, and honestly, they hold up brilliant. And they're relatively cheap as well. That's the good thing about them. I think MIPs here in the UK are roughly, for a set of 3, you're looking at what I think is around about 49 pounds, something like that. It can vary from place to place. But a full set of the the methods, those, they were £25, I believe. Which, that's not bad at all. Titanium nitride as well. So yeah, quite chuffed for them actually. They've been working well. Don't ask Martin Price, he breaks everything. Just have cheap tools. They serve their purpose so far. Happy days. Look, honestly, lads. So I mean, I worked with cheaper sets for quite a while. I mean, I've still got some cheaper screwdrivers, and I do use them. But all I would say, if you feel them starting to slip, get rid of them because it'll save you a lot of hassle in strip screws, and strip screws are worse than replacing tools. And that's not telling you to go out and buy stuff, but honestly, mate, the amount of hassle I had in the early stages getting back into the hobby, not having a good set of drivers was the amount of stuff I did strip was just bonkers, honestly. And I was having to take him to a friend who's got a workshop, and he was, getting the screws and everything out for me. And yeah, it's just not great. I mean, it kind of push you off then, doesn't it? But if they're working for you, mate, happy days. That's it could just be damn heavy-handed, so it is what it is. But the amount of work I do on cars, it's nice to know a decent set of drivers will get me out of a lot of problems. Let's have a look. Fire team is looking nice. Fire team is looking lovely. I'll go over that in a minute because I'm going to get that down. I just wanted to cover a few bits on this first. And once I've done that, but I've snapped my 1mm and 1.5. Yeah, see, that was part of the issue, I would say, with the cheaper stuff as well. That is the Shiroi down there, yes. The Shiroi is down there. This is the Techno. SET 410, but using the Shiroi wheels. Let's have a look. These tires look familiar. They do actually. I did a video a couple of videos back actually. Was it the last one? I can't remember which. I've put that many videos out, guys. Honestly, but I think it was the last one I put up on the channel. Maybe it might be. Yeah, with this one. I ended up putting the M2C adapters on there. Okay, so I had these from the Techno MT410 2.0. And when I got rid of the I should never got rid of it, by the way, but when I got rid of the Techno MT410, I kept these. M2C sent them over, but they are a 12mm to 70mm adapter. And how they actually work, I'll show you now, because I'm going to be re-Loctiting some now. But how they work essentially is, can I get that in there? Yes, I can. There you go. Right. How they work is you have where your stub axle is. Hi, Mike. How you doing, brother? Thanks for joining. How they actually work is you get, and they actually give it a little bit more of a wider stance. And this one is well on mine, which is not a bad thing. Maybe this isn't the right wheel to show you on. Oh, that is well on there. Oh, there you go. Right, okay. I'm glad I opened that up because I've got some grass stuck in there. Right. Let me explain. Get this off first. Get a pin out. Okay. So, where obviously you'd have your stub axles, obviously this part, that's normally what your wheel tightens onto, yeah? Instead of having the 12mm hex, M2C made these adapters. So essentially go over the same pin. As you can see, is the camera going to focus? Yeah, there you go. Goes over the same pin. All right, a little bit dirty because I've been using them. And then what happens is, put that ball race back in there. Then what happens is you have this adapter, all right, which slides over the top of your stub axle, all right. That then tightens inside there like so, all right. And then inside there you have your usual 2.5, as you can see, hex in there. No real downsides to doing this because obviously you get a greater range of wheels available to you. Hang on, my comments have gone off. But the beauty of it is obviously I can then run different sets of wheels on this. And yes, you're right, Martin. It is awesome to see so many different people in here. Honestly, very, very grateful to have you all on board. Thank you very much. It's we got a really good community. Really good community, so it's nice to have you all here. Thank you. So that then slides over the top. I've got something that keeps falling out here. Hang on, what's that for? That is an adapter. There you go. Right, then what I do is actually, let's take that back off. I'm not sure why that keeps falling out though. Add a bit of Loctite over the stub axle. Not a lot, just enough. Like that. Put your adapter back over. Then this piece, which tightens up with a 7mm driver. So like your Tamiya drivers, that sort of thing. And then tighten that in. And then that keeps it all in place. That's not coming off. And then your 70mm. So you can use all sorts. I was thinking about this the other day. Oosh, that is my chair. I was thinking about this the other day. I've got a set of TLR wheels here, which are actually slightly smaller. So they could, yeah, they will. They'll fit on there lovely. Yeah, they will fit on there rather nice, actually. So I might try them with them on next time. Brand new set of TLR wheels. But, yeah, maybe keep them for the summer. But they are off the Typhon TLR. They're the Exabytes. I've got a brand new set there. And then mud claws, which are perfect for this time of year. What's your next video? Let's have a look. I've missed a load of comments here. Sorry, guys. I do apologise. I got sidetracked then. Let's have a look. Comments. Do you have a Max V2? No, I don't. Something I've wanted for a while. There is another Traxxas I'm looking at the moment. I'm not going to reveal all yet, but yeah, there is, should we say, one that's been on my bucket list for some time. So I'm not sure. I might get one. I might not. I'll see what happens. Team Corrali screwdrivers are very good and affordable. Yes, they are. Hello from USA, Montana. We've covered that. What kind of Christmas gifts do you want? I'll give it. Do you want me to give you a sneaky peek? I've had mine already. My wife bought me a new thing. I haven't actually shown any of you guys yet, so I'm going to give you. You're lucky you're on this live stream. You ready? Ugh. I've got a new crawler. My wife bought me a new crawler. And there's a story behind this. There is a story behind this. So, the guys I tend to go out with are, they go every year to a place called SST here in the UK, which is a crawling event. And it's one of the biggest in the UK, if not the biggest. And as you know, I previously on the channel, I've actually had a Element. It was the Ecto. Loved the crawler, but the way things work for me is I can't afford to keep everything. Obviously, to keep the channel going and keep content going, so I tend to sell stuff just to keep looking at something new. And when I sold the Ecto, I kind of knew at that point it was like something I'm going to need to replace at some point, as you can imagine. And the boys go to SST every year, and one of our friends who passed away, Arrma, bless him, he absolutely adored it. Always when they'd take pictures of all the trucks and stuff, and the boys have made it very important to them to go to SST, even though they enjoy it anyway. Kind of goes along with the whole story behind Arrma, and yeah, it's kind of that sort of thing. Now, myself and my friend Grum, as you know, we quite. Joe, how are you doing? Thanks for joining, brother. We every now and again do these kind of challenge things, should we say? And the plan was to come up with the cheapest crawler that we can find from a mainstream brand. All right, and from a mainstream brand, and basically give ourselves a budget of £500, a maximum of £500. So that includes the purchase of said truck, all right, and then upgrades. So over the period of 10 months before SST, the plan is that we're going to be taking the trucks then to SST, and Gareth, Martin, Rob, Rep Rider will all be kind of judging me and Grum, and then we'll do all the woodland walk and the gates and everything, and we'll basically get a score at the end of it. So that includes cost of the vehicle, upgrades. You then include obviously the run itself. I'm not sure they're going to score it because obviously I'm not, I don't know a great deal about crawling, and especially not that event. But actually, just give us a good bit of fun. So each month now, the plan is what we're going to do is we're going to do updates, all right? And the whole plan is basically the updates will be where we've added something onto the vehicle only once a month, because obviously there's not a great deal of people who enjoy the crawling on the channel. I am aware of that. But then just talk about it, take the truck out, and then when we get to SST, obviously we'll have our scorecards at the end of it, and there'll be a winner. What we win, we don't know. But, hey, it is a bit of a challenge. And I do like the element. The thing is with this, I'm not going to spoil the video. The cost of this, guys, what I paid for it here in the UK, you'd be hard pushed to find anything cheaper from a mainstream brand. Honestly, the price on it was ridiculous. It must have been on some sort of sale. My wife said, what do you want for Christmas? And that was it. So, yeah, so essentially, the total cost of that, then obviously the upgrades on top, underneath £500, and do them in incremental upgrades just to kind of get used to the vehicle. And we're not going to confer apart from when our videos come out. So if I do an upgrade, the only time Grum will ever know about that upgrade is when a video comes out. Yeah, very much like a build-off, Mike. Let's just have a quick look. So, yeah, there you go. That's what I'm having for Christmas, Lasso. Where we to? You have been busy in the comments. I've been using King Chrome £21 set, $21 set so far. Been good. Nice. Is that sure? Yes. Those tires look familiar. Screwdrivers. People all over. Hello, Martin. Italy. Next year you're going to be, so we covered that part. Leather tires, got a whole box of them. Set and jump shot. Mark, how you doing? Any plans to get an MGX 17 rally car? I'd love one. I really would love one, honestly. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, possibly that is something. It's 11:30 in the morning. Crystal Plant. I'm not sure where that comment was. It'd be great fun. All of us next year. SST, 110%. Oh, okay, so you're telling each other what time it is. Arrma, how you doing? Thanks for joining, brother. Yeah. So, as I say, so it's going to be something completely different. I'm not your kind of usual guy who's into crawling, so I have no idea. I have an idea of how to possibly set one up, and fingers crossed. Obviously, I wanted to perform. I have already got an upgrade for it. So just a kind of sneaky peek, I found this on an AliExpress sale, which was ridiculously cheap. Again, I jumped on this. I was talking to Gareth. G-Man in RC, and we were talking. I found this link, and the cost of this, guys, I managed to pick this up cheaper than one of Fusion SE is it here in the UK. The price on this was mental. So there's upgrade number 1. There you go. So that kind of gives you an idea. I hope the views skyrocket, my friend. I'm glad you decided to do this with sorry about your friend. Oh, dude, honestly, Aaron would have been all about this, and he was such an amazing guy, honestly. So focused, loved the cars. So much so that when we were out, he would he'd do more taking pictures and videos than actually even running his own. For him, what the hobby was seeing everyone else enjoy themselves. Major part of kind of our little scene over here, and yeah, epic guy. But yeah, good bloke. As old Trumpo would say, good guy, good guy. So what you guys having? Stay in touch. I can offer suggestions. I'd love that, Mike. Thank you very much. What guys are you having for Christmas? Fire team is looking fresh in the background. Sure is, my friend. I'll be going over that in a minute, actually, because I do plan on doing some diff work to it while I'm on this stream. But what are you out having for Christmas, guys? Let me know. Right. You having anything RC related? But I love the element stuff. Obviously, that's a part of Team Associated, and as you know, quite like Team Associated stuff. Just joined the video. How are you, Chris? And what are you working on? I'm good, thank you. Thanks for asking. I'm really good. I am currently working on the Techno SET 410. Oh, by the way, guys, made a little cock up in that video. I kept on calling it the SC 410. It was the SCT 410. But yeah, I realized it after I put the video out. So I'm just Loctiting a few bits on you so I can take it back out. But I really did like running this with the mud claws on. What kind of Christmas? Well, let's have a look. Just joined. Wife bought me three new Success light bulbs from Turnigy. Very nice, Mike. Very, very nice. Can't have enough batteries, dude. And so far, I got to say, the Turnigy ones, yes, all right, I'm associated with them, but they have been holding up. I would go, if there was a problem with them, guys, I'd let you know. But so far, the resistance has been good. The cells marry up nicely, and I get a decent runtime out of them. And you know, that's all you really need. I am building a 1-year sobriety celebration trail truck for Christmas. The kids are getting an Arrma Quake and a Gorgon and the wife diamonds. Very, very nice, Mike. You know, the funny thing is, you mentioned about sobriety. Where I say I haven't been very well recently, I've actually found out I've got quite high blood pressure. And so I've actually given up drinking altogether now, myself. I don't know how long for, because obviously Christmas is coming. I might have the odd whiskey here and there. But yeah, whereas I would casually have a beer here and there, I've actually given drink up. I'm hoping that I won't need to have a beer, but, you know, let's see how it goes. I'm never say never. But congratulations, my friend. 1 year going, and that's amazing. But the point I've got a doctor's appointment. The point I'm trying to make here is my health is more important to me. I'm making sure I'm about for my family than having a drink. You know, that's important. I see you're into your ground bashing. I love ground bashing, dude. Yeah. Goes without saying on this channel. Absolutely love it. Ground bashing is definitely a thing. But I see you're not into tarmac ground bashing. I am very much into tarmac ground bashing, but there isn't a great amount of areas I can actually run them on around here because the where I live, we're very much in the mountains, and so trying to find an area to run, because I'd love an infraction. I've been offered one recently, or a felony, but I just don't really have the place to run them. Having said that, I'm never going to say never. If I can find somewhere to run them, because I am looking, I would possibly have one. You're most welcome, Mike. My wife bought me the 6S V6 and 2 Ovonics 5006. They're good. They're good. Honestly, they look after us, don't they? Always look after your wife and they'll look after you. How's that? You know, amazing. I've got an absolutely amazing wife. She's super supportive. Good morning, Luke. How are you doing? Thanks for joining, my friend. How are you today? Right. It's not the cleanest car I've got in my fleet, but by sure is one of the best working, that's for sure. Goes well, this truck. Aldi Nelson has a new car park to run in, Chris. Oh, okay. That'd be interesting. I haven't drank for about 3 years. Wish I could give up chocolate. Do you know the funny thing is, I got a friend actually who gave up drinking altogether. We don't talk to each other very often. We see each other quite, I would say every now and again. And he gave up drinking, but he took up eating lots of ice cream. He loves ice cream, and yeah, that's his thing. Happy wife, happy life. That's the truth. That is the truth, my friend. No, Rob. Actually, someone different. Someone different. Someone I've known from the age of 16. So, yeah, you guys working on anything today? Any questions you'd like me to answer? I'll have my big ox successfully upgraded from N to C. Epic truck, dude. Epic truck. I've got a little surprise coming up soon, actually, with my big rock, but I'm not going to spoil that one. Let's just say she's going to be very pretty soon. I just wish I could get out and run my cars more at the moment. The weather is so bad. 2.5. There you go. I like the fact that these are going to fit in there nicely. Let's have a look. Sold my Tamiya Grasshopper today. Ran it on Success for the Poor Boy Speedrun Challenge earlier this year. Sold it for $100. Success on a Tamiya Grasshopper. Wow. We're working on my patience. These are good for cleaning cars out, guys. You want a little cheap kind of tip for cleaning cars out? These are grout brushes. You get 6 of them from Amazon for around about, I think it's less than £4, but they're brilliant for getting in kind of in between the rails and around your wheels and in by your drive shafts and stuff like that. But yeah, I bought them and yeah, absolutely awesome little brushes, to be honest with you. Nice and hard wearing as well. Let's have a look. Going to get the pinion changed on the Shiro today. Did he say 14 tooth for the 6S? Well, the stock pinion, Rob, is 13 tooth, but you could put a 14 in, mate. It's, you know, it's not a huge difference, but yeah, 14 be fine. 13 tooth is stock, 14 tooth is 1 tooth more. But yeah. Right, let's have a look. Everything's good. Diffs feel fine. I will give this a bit of a clean as soon as the weather allows me. I'm hoping to throw some money into my X-Max. New servo, GPM gears throughout. It's about time I put some more money in because it's such an epic truck. Oh, totally. I absolutely love the X-Max. Morning, everyone. 6 a.m. here. Bob, how you doing? Thanks for joining, my friend. If given the opportunity to travel anywhere in the world and visit an RC event, what would you choose? I'd love to come to America, to be honest with you. I'd love to, some of the RC events you got over there are just amazing. But then I'd love to travel anywhere in the world to watch RC events, to be quite honest. I mean, I love traveling. I love culture, love, you know, going to meet new people and meeting and talking to people as well. So for me, meeting like-minded people would just be amazing, having a chat about the things that we enjoy. I know that seems a little bit of a cop-out, but yeah, you've got some wicked events over in the US, and yeah, I'd love to come over to the USA and just experience them, because here in the UK they don't really have a great deal of events. We've got a few, but nothing kind of on the level you guys have. Hi Chris, I've cleaned the promoter off last week and some new RC car wheels running outdoor for the summer. Okay, cool. What wheels do you pick up, Owen? Suspension is so nice on this truck. F1 Passion AMG message retracted. Oh, no, that's gone as well. Would have to be Beat the Creek in USA for me. What is that, Bob? What RC would you like to see released for 2026? Good question. I would love to see Team Corrali come up with a rally car. I think it'd be really possible. That's number one. I think, there's definitely a platform available for them if they could come up with a rally car, base it on the Shiroi or something. Give it a bit more of a lower stance, that sort of thing. And yeah, I think it's really possible they could come up with like a nice 1/7 scale or rally car. As for, Arrma, I think a new 1/5 scale would be absolutely amazing. Something, I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Something new, but the main one for me, I would love to see is an update on the SST. I think if Habao came out with a new SST, like an SST version 2, be killer. As you know, that truck is just it's all. I've got no intentions of getting rid of that one ever. Just an epic truck. They were the Bao Hyper 10 SE standard tires, Chris. They're good tires, very good tires actually. Team Crowley Rally would be epic. Yeah, I agree. Chris Fred from Australia, considering getting a buggy 6S suggestions. They already got the Shiroi 6S buggy. To be honest, what I would suggest is, a 4S buggy, really, because buggies, are we talking basher or are we talking something along the lines of basher / race buggy or team kit or everything working good on that? All the wheels are tightened up. Let's put it back. Definitely needs a good clean out, this one, though. It's all right. One of the biggest bashers, crawler meets, tons of people camp out for the week, set up miles and miles of scale track, courses and buildings, bridges. That sounds wicked, Bob. I'd love that. I believe it's in Kentucky. Yeah, I would absolutely adore that, mate. Where's the MT8? I haven't had the MT8 for a long time, Luke. The MT8 went ages ago. I love Team Karate Racing. Epic trucks, for sure. Vors is an epic. Owen, I want the Raminator for me just doesn't do it, but it's not really my sort of thing. Nah. Props to the guys who got them, but yeah, it's a little bit too clumsy for me personally. And for what you spend on it, I think I'd probably prefer to get something like a Taylor RC Outlaw. I definitely prefer a Taylor RC Outlaw. Go and have a look, guys. If you don't know what it is, put in Taylor RC Outlaw. It is a badass truck. There's no denying it. Yeah, that needs a good clean. Ugh. Right. Let's give the bench a bit of a clean first. We gotta give a bench a clean, and then we'll probably get the fire team over here. Yeah, I would love another one, like proper 1/5 scale There you go. Perfect. Right, where we at? Let's have a quick look at the comments first. We'd love to see some bring out 1/5 buggy like a lossy. Yeah, nice. I was looking at the Habao Truggy SST. Honestly, dude, such an epic truck. Such an epic truck. This has been a staple on my channel since I've got it. Truly, truly epic. I've got it set up so nice now. You can see the suspension is so compliant on it now. Just really nicely set up. Just love this truck. Just wish they would update it, really, to be honest with you. I think it could do with a few cheeky little upgrades. Yeah, just an epic truck. Currently, what have I got here? It's 4282, 1780. 8BL 150 G2. Oh, no. Go away, Siri. 7075 chassis, Kogan billet chassis braces. Hardened gearing in the front. Custom made mud guards and shock towers from my friend Martin. Currently running this because it's such a low size. I'm currently running on a 25 tooth pinion, and I'm running a DS3230 Pro servo, which is only a cheapy one, but just works great. But yeah, I mean, every time I've got it out, it's just performed, and it's funny because and I'm using the Louise Pioneer truggy wheels on there, and I don't think 7075 hubs front and rear, but don't get me wrong, it's far from stock, this one, but worth every penny. Let's have a look. Raminators take so much space. Bob, I have a right. Okay, would you love to see about Truggy? What's like to know what's happening with the DBXLE? Well, as in, are they updating it? Well, if you get a lot of snow like we do up here, Great North, RC Snowmobile would be awesome. Yeah, true. Bet you love your workshop now. Beats kitchen table. Sure does, mate. Yeah, loads of people to thank, obviously. And obviously, you guys, without all the support I've had, I wouldn't be in this place. Just epic to be where I am now. I mean, and that's why I've kind of always enjoyed making videos for everyone, just as a way to say thank you. Is so much between friends, family, and the community. It's just a lot of the stuff I've been able to experience just wouldn't have happened. Looks smooth like butter. Definitely is. Has his moments where he likes to pop the front end up, but that's just me and a big motor, I think. What do you think of the Hyper VS Pro, Chris? Would you get one? Definitely. Yeah, Martin's got one. I really like that, actually. Gotta go Christmas shopping with the missus. Enjoy the rest of your day. Catch you later. No worries, buddy. Thanks for joining. Take care, homie. Right. Fire team. I'm gonna have to move a camera, I think. Let's move a camera. I tell you what, yeah, let's sort this out. Even if I just do one diff for the moment. Yes, put the camera up here. Thank you, Lasso. I really do appreciate that. Thank you very much, my friend. Sorry, guys, just adjusting the camera a second. Hopefully you guys will be able to see then. There you go. We're on the bench. We're on the bench. Is that going to topple over is the question. Probably. Probably. No. Let's sort out this. There you go. That's better. Thank you very much for the super, Lasso. Appreciate it. Right. Hope you can see tidy, guys. Let's get the fire team on here, shall we? Ooh! And I'll give you a sneaky peek of what's coming up on this one. So this has had an upgrade. It's now running some very tasty electronics, this one. Oh yeah, Grum. The conversation came up about our little adventure. So it's now running a 4292 7080. So that's the biggest size can I could actually get. A Max 6 G2. No, sorry, Max 6 G1 ESC and a AGF 45 kilogram servo as well. Center diff, I suppose. Let's get the center diff done. Can you guys see properly by there? I hope so. I hope so. Let's get the center diff done. At least I've got that done. No worries, Joe. Thanks for joining, buddy. I don't know what we could do with the SST and maybe just give it a few option parts for free. It's pretty much perfect. All rounder already. You are right there. I like the Funko, but I just don't see the point of it when I've got the XRT and the X-Max. So I've already told them, Grum. I've mentioned about what we're doing in SST. Oh yeah, there are a few upgrades here. Where to start, really? Right. Custom RC upgrades top brace. Scorched upper deck. EXB bottom deck. EXB chassis braces. EXB towers. Scorched standoffs. 4mm standoffs. Scorched drive shafts. Scorched out drives. Scorched titanium chassis. EXB center diff, EXB diffs in the front and rear, ADU diff housings front and rear, ADU front hubs, RPM mudguards. Trying to think now. M2C shock piston kit, scorched drive shafts, scorched turnbuckles. RPM arms, or upper and lower on the front and lower obviously at the rear. AGF, sorry, 45 kilogram, Max 6 G1, 4292, 1780. Centro, fan for the motor. Yeah, this one is pretty decked out. Pretty decked out. Yeah, awesome bit of kit. Nitro, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Yeah, so anyone who didn't know, essentially we're going to start with the same crawler. I've shown them what crawler it is. So anyone didn't know, I'll show you one more time because I haven't had a chance to record a video yet. But that is the said crawler. It's the Element Enduro SE. Just a basic Element. And we managed to get this for an absolutely ridiculous price. And the whole point of it is to build a truck within a budget of £500. And so that includes the cost of the vehicle. And then we go into SST with a great backstory behind it. And the plan is we're then going to be judged over the Woodland Walk. And then, yeah, pink slips, should we say, Grimsby? No. Fire, it is a bit of a beast, this one. It is a bit of a beast. Right, let's get these get this diff out, I should say. What's up, legends? Little charging going on for some road action this morning. Very, very nice. Where you going? Anywhere in particular? Is it like a spot that you go to on a regular basis? Trying out. What's that? Trying out the crawler world, or have you done it before? I have done a little bit of crawling. Yeah. I wouldn't say I've done a great deal of it, mind, to be quite honest with you. So I did have an Element Ecto previously. Enjoyed it. And the main thing for me is going out with people. I love going out with people when I'm crawling because you can have a good chat. You know, it's not all about the trucks. And yeah, you have a chat with your friends. There you go. There you go. Let's get this fan off a second. Right, let's center this. No, that's a 2.5. I think I'm going to go with 250 in the center of this one because I'm not particularly overly keen with wheelies for days. With this truck, I think it's more about nailing it across the floor than stunts. What colour you painted it, Nitro? Morning, Dwight. How you doing? Thanks for joining, my friend. Thanks for the chat last night as well. To be quite honest with you, I normally charge at. Well, put it this way: I've built like 2 cars and then needed a charging, but this has been really, really good. This one, I actually bought this. Well, I say bought. I bought it. It was bought to me by a friend as a present, and it so far has been brilliant. Rut, really, really good. I would say, I would probably say 8-9 hours of solid wrenching. Right. Okay. Very nice. Beach RC is a good one too. Black and silver, you guys know the NASCAR. I do, yes. Yes, I do. Well, so getting that drive shaft out isn't as easy as I anticipated because these scorched drive shafts are very, very nicely fitted. So do I. I don't really want to loosen off the motor mount on this one, though. I have a feeling, though, if the diff does need a tune. Oh, there you go. There you go. Got it. It's not too bad. Let's have a little look. Let's put that out of the way. Yes, they do, my friend. Yes, they do. Well, I'm glad I opened this up because it needs a little bit of Loctite on the screws, I think. Thanks, bud. Sorry to hear about your blood pressure. Me too. Regular beetroot is brilliant for lowering it and stopped alcohol. Okay, so you're in the same boat, are you, Dwight? Yep, that could do with a change, that's for sure. Not the worst, but some nice fresh diff oil in here wouldn't go amiss. Right, let's put the body out the way, and then I can sit down. Ugh. Bring you guys down while I'm working on it. Ugh. There you go. There you go. It's down 20 points after doing a little work on health. Awesome. Thanks for the input on our mate. I definitely checked the rear, mate. I thought I'd done them. No, that's okay, dude. No problems at all. All right. Can I? There you go. There you go. Right. Another piece of paper to clean them off. Important to look after your health, though, Dwight, isn't it? Especially got little ones around and family and stuff. I mean, I'm not quite ready to, without sounding morbid, leave them. So, yeah, take action now. Should we say preventative measures? What diffils you gonna be running? What on the fire team, buddy? They're not actually that bad. They're just like I say, I was opening up more to do with the fact that it was spinning a lot of power out toward the front. Now I've added a bigger motor in there. I will say it was quite important to make sure that I've checked over the differentials. To be quite honest, I'm not 110% sure on this one. I'm going to have a look now because let's have a look. I got my other phone here, so I can have a look. I'm probably going to go with, I think, if I remember rightly, the centre diff fluid on the fire team is around 200. So I'll probably go up to 250. I don't want to go to 500 because 500 just means that it spends all its time on its back wheels. And yeah, I want to be able to nail that throttle and have a lot of fun. Have we got diff oil coming up? Yes, we have. Lovely. Right. Let's have a look. Arrma. Arrma. Fire team. Manual. So, differentials, where are we to? Center diff, no, that's front and rear. Page 20. Page 20 is, yeah, so it's 200 for the center. Actually says there. So I'm going to go, don't know, might go 300. Let's see what diff oils I got here. Definitely got 500. No, I got 250. 200, that's 30,000. That's 60. That's 30,000. So yeah, actually, probably go with 200 is stock. So I think I'll go with 250. Just thicking up ever so slightly. Let's have a look. Take care. Oh, there you go. I thought that was Happy Day. Sorry. Opa RC, how are you doing? Thanks for joining, my friend. I had 250 anyway. I could pull a wheelie if I wanted to. Not popping up if you didn't want it to. Sweet. Yeah, I'll do that then. Spins me out when you have your camera mirrored. I thought you'd moved your RCs to the other wall. I'm not going to give them a total clean. One, because I haven't got any... well, I might actually. Have I got a pot here to clean them off in? Is the question. Just to make it nice and clean. There you go. That's another shim. How are you doing, bud? Thanks for joining, by the way. Thank you for joining me on your Sunday, guys. I know, obviously, you don't have to. I do appreciate you coming on board, though. And, yeah, come for a chat. Like I say, guys, you got questions you want to ask me, fire away as well, all right? I'd love to hear some questions or things you're doing. It's not all about what I'm doing. I'd like to know what you guys do as well. So I didn't sell the sledge. I actually swapped the sledge for the fire team. The fire team, you've probably seen the video, is far from standard. That's what I'm working on now, funnily enough. Do I have a Kagama 6S? Yes, I do. I have the Kagama 6S limited edition. Actually, Kilobyte. Yes, I have had a few X-ray vehicles, in fact. So going back when I used to race, X-ray was my main brand that I used to race. I used to race an X-ray T4 in two different variations. So I had three cars. I had the carbon composite chassis as well on one of them. So I had one set up for outdoor racing, tarmac, obviously. And I've also had then two cars set up for carpet. Now, the funny thing is, I might have something like that back very soon. Care of, should we call him the RC Fairy? So I'm quite looking forward to that. And actually, yeah, they don't need to clean. They're actually quite clean. So that's good. So what we'll do is rebuild it. Let's put it back on there a second. And I love X-ray stuff. Honestly, the quality of it is unbelievable. When I went from, I think at the time, what did I have to start? I had a team, so no, Tamiya I started off with the touring cars. Then from the Tamiya, I then went to Team Associated. Never really got on with the Team Associated. Tried Yokomo briefly again. That was okay. And then ended up settling with X-ray. And honestly, what a beautiful piece of kit. Had a lot of fun racing that. A lot of fun. But why do you ask? Is there one you're actually looking for yourself? Coolness. That's my rig. 134 Nitro today. Just beating up my grass today. Testing a new ramp. Lovely. It depends. I mean, touring car wise, they're quite hard to beat. The quality of an X-ray touring car is just out of this world, and the buggies, they are very good. Are they as good as a Techno? Can't really comment on that one when it comes to the buggies and stuff. But it's something that I've always wanted to get my hands on again. I'd love another X-ray, even if it was a truggy or buggy. I do like the Team Associated truggies and buggies, mind. But the plan is, at some point next year, I am going to be getting a new Techno of some sort. So I don't know. I may end up getting an X-ray, or I may end up getting a Techno. I mean, I've got and had a few Technos now, and I've got to say the quality is out of this world. So I don't actually have a full-time job now. I'm actually part-time. So I've actually gone part-time YouTube, part-time YouTube, part-time work. I'm in a very lucky position. My wife has an amazing job, and my part-time job pays pretty decent as well. So the plan is to obviously double down on the RC content. And yeah, it's just something I've always enjoyed doing. My wife supports me 110% of the way. And yeah, so, but I spend a lot of time researching. Look at it, it's so cold in here that this diff fluid, look at it, it's like jelly. I'm hoping that'll settle down now. I don't know if I put too much in there, but we'll soon find out now. Let that settle down a second. Ugh. But I did a video on it recently. I'm in a very lucky position to be in, where my channel I can concentrate on, and also still bring a wage in. And obviously my awesome wife, she brings a wage in as well. So yeah, it's nice. It's really nice. And obviously I get a chance to do the videos as well. So it's good. It's really good. And it's a nice balance of work and, kind of work-life balance. And I think that's really important. Definitely something to There you go. That's better. I can talk to you now. Hi, Toby. How you doing? Thanks for joining, my friend. But yeah, it's definitely important to get your work-life balance dialed in, guys. Honestly, give yourself peace of mind. Will I ever go back to Nitro? I'm not sure if I go back to Nitro. I'm not, I'm not saying never, but I would love to try. I mean, I've got a Nitro kit waiting to be built by there, but I'm not 110% whether I'm going to do that kit. What is it? It's a Radio Sistemi RR5, and it's got an Alpha 28 engine, brand new, click start. There's tons of spares, but I don't know. I really don't know whether I'd want to do that. If I was going to get anything wet fuel wise, I think I'd love a two-stroker. I would love a two-stroker. Less hassle, I suppose, more runtime. Let's have a look. Which techno are you thinking of? Not sure. Not sure. I've always wanted an ET48. I've also driven in the past a EB48. I very much like my 110 scales as well. So anything is open. I don't think it would be a good idea for me to get the MT48 because of I've already got the MT410 of night, which is fully upgraded. So it doesn't. I mean, there wasn't enough upgrades on the ET48 for me to warrant because of the upgrades that were already on my MT410. As you know, got the SET. Love that truck. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not 110% sure quite yet. To be quite honest with you. Hi Chris, long time listener, first time caller. Would you prefer to be attacked by 50 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck? Fuck's sake, Grum. Noobs, how you doing? Thanks for joining. 50 duck-sized horses, I think, would be better. Less leg height. News. Mini, hello, working on a bit of a project, left sitting over here, my Kyosho Raider, based on Citroen ZX Rally Raid, still messing, sorting out the steering. Nice, buddy. Nitro isn't for everybody. Really need to enjoy the challenge. Fair shout. I mean, I had the right people around me to do it. It was just a pain in the backside for me, and trying to kind of double down on the Nitro was hard work, and also cover content on the channel as well. So I don't know. As you know, I very much like my brushless stuff. I'm unsure if I'd go back to having another Nitro. Unsure. Like I say, I've got one waiting here to be built, but a two-stroker on the other hand, bit more like a real motorbike engine. I think I could deal with that. Oh yeah, 5B with a Taylor engine. Now, yeah, that's what I was saying to you. Have you seen the new Outlaw? Oh my God, such a beautiful thing. That honestly, that Taylor RC Outlaw is just phenomenal. Price ridiculous. You know, I'm not saying I can afford one, but hell yeah, it's such a good looking thing. 500 nitros. Wow, that's a lot of nitro. That is commitment to the nitro cause. I'll vote today with a selection of batteries, some speed runs with the F10, see what comes of it. Might make a wee video on the finds as I've got. Oh, nice. Yeah, that'd be interesting to see, bud. Right. Has this sunk down enough for me to put it back together is the question. Let that sit for a little while longer. And then pop it back together, I suppose. I think they could work quite well, actually, on the Techno. Don't know if you've seen it, but I have an LRP 32 power Creighton P6 ESB. It breaks a lot of parts. No, buddy, I haven't actually, to be honest with you. I'll check that out. Do me a favor. I don't know if you said you on Facebook. Send me a link so I can have a little look. Right, let's try and put this back together, shall we? Camera down. There you go. That's better. Right. Loctite. And a bit of plastic. Plastic. I'll do. Oh, no, wrong one. I need to swap that out soon. Don't know why I haven't thrown that away. It's nearly gone. That feels good. Feels a lot better. Only pick one Asuga or only pick one Asuga, SST or Typhon. SST. But I will say SST and do some upgrades. If I had to pick one straight out of the box, I would probably go Asuga, to be honest with you. just because the sheer size of it is awesome for just blasting about. That extra stability, very, very, very epic. Not perfect, but very epic, honestly. Doesn't need a great deal. Steering bell crank is one of the upgrades I'd probably go for. And servo saver. That feels nice. Let's tighten them up. I would probably as well. What would I go for? Servo savers definitely be one of them. I'd probably upgrade the servo as well at the same time. And then what else would I do? Maybe change your wheels out. But there's not a lot with your Suga. Now that feels way better. Check the screws on the back of the diff, but yeah, much, much better. Yeah, nice. Nice. That's tight. That's tight. That one just needed a little nick up. So did that one. Bearings are good. Diffs feel lush. Right. Let's pop it back in the car then. Let's put the camera back up the top. Where are we at? I've still got a stock Creighton V1 Creighton EXP. Can't decide if I should sell it or something build or for something else or build it. Build it might be a good option, dude. Let's put the camera down a touch. There you go. See what's going on. Right. Oh. Gotta go film this one. You okay? Nice, nice, buddy. Let me know how you get on. Kilobytes. VGT on road LRP doesn't have much power. Pump force. Nice. The only driven the Typhon, so I have to say Typhon, but my Typhon is currently dead. Oh yes, it is. Always very much dead. Nice. Straight in. That's what we want. Bow makes the best nitros. Grandma viewers played with a set-ob 6S. Senton 6S. Senton 6S Epic. Very, very nice. I have not nitro. A few people know I've got them. They look cool. Senton 6S uses Typhon chassis, but 110 scale SET, 1/8 scale drive line, straight beasts. They are epic. Well, my Typhon is folded, so I'm going to build something with his carcass. Get on it, my friend. Get on it. Guys, if you haven't put a like on the video, I would love it if you could. Obviously, it tells YouTube that you're enjoying the video. So, yeah, thank you very much. $32 people in. Great to have you on board. Thank you, guys. Maybe a live or a video, I haven't decided. This is the Fire Team 6S. Obviously, I've had on the channel. Far from stock. And now it's actually got some more upgraded parts on it. Will be a video coming out on this one, guys. I've upgraded all the electrics. And yeah, gone with something a little bit more spicy. So I've just been tuning the center diff to cope with that little bit of extra power, because it was spinning the power out with the stock system. So I'm now running, don't want to spoil the video, but I'm now running a 4292 1780 kV is the biggest 42 size can I could find, which is, to be honest with you, an absolute beast of a motor. As you can see, bloody long thing. Max 6 G1, and also a AGF 45 kilogram servo now. Let's put the fan back on. But yeah, I can't wait to give this his first run. I just need the weather to hold up now. Do RC cut me a Typhon chassis for the nitro engine, but can't find the stones to modify one. Oh, fair shout. Hey all, a bit late to the party. Can anyone confirm if the Arrma Senton Fury Mojave 4S will fit a in? So are you talking about the 4S system, Marcus? Out of it. What, the motor, Spectral? Yeah, the body should fit on there, not a problem. The only thing I will say is check the width. I have a beat up Typhon, just needed a driver. Looked after the previous owner, didn't care about it either. Yeah. Yeah, you've got to so I'm not going to drive in. It looked like the previous one didn't care much about it either. So what's the plan, Pro Tune? Are you going to kind of refresh it all, or are you going to keep it as it is? Sorry, buddy, I didn't read the comment properly. You know they ban vapes. Yeah, unfortunately, mate. Yeah, I used to do vape reviews, and kind of seen all that come in a little bit, to be honest with you. So kept me off the cigs for a long, long time. It's a shame. It is a shame. 42.92 is huge. Yes, you are right. It's massive. Oh, no. Try doing it the right way, Chris. Let's put this on first. Sorry if I missed your reply. I was making chocolate cookies. My friend said, nice, buddy. Nice. Best time of year as well for said chocolate and cookies. Typhon is a solid platform. Any 6 Arrma. Best thing is how modular they are. Exactly that. Exactly that. Cheers, Chris. High in Fury Body. There are some really nice short course bodies, my Marcus. I will say that. So maybe have a look what's out there. Drop me a message, dude, and I'll point you in the right direction. But if you're dead set on using a Fury body, fair enough. I get it. Like I used, what did I use on my MT410? I'm trying to remember now. I used a Big Rock body on my MT410. Let's have a look. What would you recommend for front and rear diff on a 4S Outcast? One local said 500 BOK. What, for front and rear diff? Hell no. Front and rear diff, Scott. I would go right. In a 4S Outcast, 10k is stock, buddy, right? Okay. So you want to kind of your front and rear diffs to stay around about stock levels. So go a maximum of 15 on the front. But I personally would stick to 10k, 10k. And on the center diff, I would then go 500k because 500k is stock on the center diff. And that would be absolutely fine. But you don't want to run, you really don't want to run 500 on the front and rear, trust me. Right, okay, so that diff is done. I don't think I'm going to do the front and rear today because I also want to watch the Formula One in a bit. Are you guys watching the Formula One? Abu Dhabi today, guys. And are you guys into Formula One? Owen, I'll be straight with you. I disagree with that comment. I have broken an MT410, not a problem. I've got a video on my channel actually of running it and snapped it in half within the first couple of minutes. So I know the likes of certain YouTubers will tell you is indestructible, but define indestructible. Yeah, I'm a Lando fan, Owen. No, that's no problem, Scott. Went off Formula Ones before. Fair enough. Totally get it. Ran drove as well. Still watching the F1 too. Grid walk is happening. Nice. Only RC is indestructible is the one you don't use. Very true. That is very true. Nothing is indestructible. Right. Center diff is definitely feeling better. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Verstappen. Very, very clever driver. Very much a tactician. But not a massive fan of him. And I'm not nowhere near a Hamilton fan. Really don't like the guy. Think he's a bit of a dick, to be honest with you. I've never been a fan of Hamilton. I know plenty of people will disagree with me on that, but I'm not a fan of him in the slightest. Yeah, I get it. A nitro, honestly, the noise and the drama of a nitro is something that you know is hard to replace. I get it. I do get it. It's just the constant tuning demands for me. That's not really my thing. You say that, Gaff. Grum's easy enough to break one mind. Sorry, Grum. But the abuse you put it through, I will say, does look an epic truck. But then again, there are faults on that as well, aren't there? So, I mean, I know you've addressed a lot of things on yours. And, you know, as the comment just came up, nothing is indestructible. I mean, Christ, you've only got to look at Martin. Martin will break anything. What's that? Does the Traxxas still make the Emax? No, unfortunately, they don't. That is something they could come up with again in the future. Needless to say, though, you know what Traxxas are like. But then I don't know. I think that ship has sailed on that one. I got a few more bits and bobs to do on this. I got some new panels. I want to get the lights out of it. And get the front and rear diffs done, and I think we're ready to take off then with this. Can't wait for the weather to sort itself out to actually get this one out. Such an epic truck, honestly. Yeah, I also think the same, to be honest, Owen. It's like anything. There's good drivers in every sport. And when Hamilton first started winning, obviously the likes of Verstappen and everything weren't actually around. So when he's then given Verstappen and Lando Norris and a few other drivers to deal with, obviously then it all goes pear-shaped, and it's easy enough to blame teams and cars and stuff like that. But understand when, not to say he's not a good driver, because he is. Obviously, he's got to where he is, but by being a good driver, it's just his attitude. I think his attitude for a while was all wrong. Guys, I'm gonna be disappearing in a minute. Only because obviously I want to go and chill in the house and spend some time with the family as well. But I want to watch the Formula One. He is a bit of a poser, yeah. On this one, no, far from it. Actually, to be honest with you, no. It does like to kind of do that, yes, but I have no problems with the way this handles. It handles very, very well, race trucky. Awesome truck. I am thinking about letting this go to a new home as well, this one. Thinking about selling a few trucks on the channel. So race trucky being one of them. Also, I am thinking about the Rustler Ultimate going. I've got a few things in my mind, and I will need to shift a few vehicles to get the thing I want. Hell yeah, Owen. Fingers crossed, dude. Just hope he can deal with the pressure. Take care, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Great to be a part of it. I will try and get on more and do more live streams as well. 2 seconds. Oh, thank you. Well, it turns out I'm not going just yet because my wife has just brought me food. Oh, love her. Oh. I'm sure you don't want to watch me eat my grub, though. Bacon, egg, sausage. Marcus, if you're interested in anything I've got for sale, mate, drop me a message. That wasn't the plan. Like I say, that Ruster Ultimate, the F100 FMS that I converted to 3S, and I am thinking about letting the Promoter go as well. I've got a plan. Right, guys, I'm not going to sit you and let you watch me eat my food. But I will say thank you very much for joining. I am going to go and watch the Formula One now. Have an absolutely awesome day. Great to have you on board. And I look forward to obviously doing another one soon. But appreciate each and every one of you. Obviously, before you go out, chuck a like on the stream. And yeah, loads of videos coming up. Have an amazing Sunday. And thank you very much for joining, guys. Okay. Stay awesome, everyone. No worries, guys. Take it easy.